everyone, my name is Miranda Spakeen.
And I'm Grace Vapor.
And you're watching Moorpark Reporter Live. Today we are going to be talking about some amazing things that have happened in our nearby communities recently. This last weekend, on October 26th and 27th, our own Moorpark College hosted their annual Boo at the Zoo event at America's Teaching Zoo, where families were welcome to enjoy trick-or-treating, spooky animal shows, and even a costume contest. Plenty of people came to enjoy the spooky festivities that the EDM program had planned, and even got to learn a thing or two about the animals that we have here at Moorpark Zoo. Proceeds from this annual event will support America's Teaching Zoo and the Exotic Animal and Training Management Program by helping them with improvements and needs for the department. If you happen to miss out this year, make sure you get to join in on next year's fun at other zoo events by checking out their website at www.moorparkcollege.edu/zoo.
As October comes to an end, we want to highlight this month's significance, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Many pay their respects and support by repping the color pink and attending walks to fund research. On October 12th, Ventura County hosted a Making Strides Against Breast Cancer event. This walk was presented by UCLA Health and raised over $160,000, and this will go towards breast cancer research and simply providing support to those affected. Deb Jeffers, the event director, states that she hopes to attain awareness for the Breast Cancer Awareness Society. Breast cancer patient survivors and potential people who could have cancer to know that they are there for them.
We will now be going into a commercial break. Stay tuned for an insider look at Moorpark's most recent production, The Last Days of Judas Iscariot.
Hi, have you ever wanted to take a drink from your water bottle and save the rest for later? Well, now you can with the bottle cap. Just screw on top of most bottles and you can take it wherever you go. The bottle cap comes in 2 groovy colors. You can choose from swamp green or robotic gray. These bad boys usually go for $6, but you can get yours for $5. Buy them today.
Don't waste that tap, use a bottle cap.
You're absolutely right, Snickers. Your cat depends on you for food, affection, and shelter. Give your cat the best shelter that money can buy. Cat in a Bucket. It is the portable shelter designed to meet the needs of your special feline friend. Cat in a Bucket is perfect for your cat or as a gift for the cat lover in your life. You're absolutely right, Snickers.
Call 888-CAT-MEOW today.
Welcome back to the show. Moorpark College's most recent production, The Last Days of Judas Iscariot, was a major success with every showing. I got the chance to interview one of the actors in the play, Richard Gray. Here that is now. Hi, my name's Miranda, and I'm here with Richard Gray, and we're talking about The Last Days of Judas Iscariot. When did you start acting?
Summer of 2015, I started taking John Loprino's Acting 1 class. I wanted to get into it in high school, but they told me the Shakespeare class was full, and they lied because it was half empty.
Okay, well, so for Judas Iscariot, what drew you to do that play?
Honestly, I don't do plays unless they're musicals, and the show was not a musical. And I was actually hit up by the head director herself during the summer. She said, "Hey Richard, what are you doing in the spring?" And I was like, "Girl, I got cheer going on and other things." And she was like, "Well, would you be willing to do the show?" And I was like, "No." And then she said, "Well, I have this role that I want you to audition for." And I was like, "Sure." So I wasn't gonna do it. I didn't plan for it. She actually came into our practice one day and she said, "Hey, you're coming, right?" And I was like, "Dang it." So I ended up showing up, and then next thing you know, I was like, "I'm not gonna get cast for this." And then she actually casted me, and I was like, "Okay, I guess I'm in the show now." And then I actually ended up liking the role because I got to be a bomb person.
Mm-hmm. So, what made you want to join the Performing Arts at MC?
I absolutely love the Moorpark College theater program. Everyone's just so welcoming. It's like a big, wholesome family.
So, other than what you just mentioned, what would you suggest to other peers and people that go to MC to join the Performing Arts or theater?
If you're really looking to break out of your shell and discover who you really are, MC is where you start.
Cool. Well, thank you, Richard. It was nice talking to you.
Thank you. Bye. Good night.
That was such an insightful look on an amazing play. For now, we'll be taking a commercial break. Stay tuned for more information on last weekend's football game and information on Underwood Family Farms. Now we'll be interviewing Miss Suzanne Fagan, the director of the play. Hi, Suzanne. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. So when did you start at Moorpark?
Oh my! I started teaching part-time in 2006, and I'm full-time now since 2016.
Okay, that's great. And when did you start doing plays and stuff like that?
Oh gosh. I want to say my first play here, directing, I'm assuming is what you're asking, was Learned Ladies 2008, I think
Wow.
it was. Yes, it was a while ago.
So how many plays have you done here at Moorpark?
I think only 6, to tell you the truth, which might seem like a lot to some people, but some people think that's not
very many.
Very many, yes.
Yeah. Okay. And so what made you guys decide to do Judas this year for the play?
I know the playwright really well, Stephen Adley Geergis. Not personally, but I love his writing. He's probably my favorite contemporary playwright. I lived in New York for a bit. He writes very New York. He has a lot of profanity in his piece, and I'm used to hearing a lot of that. So I loved reading his pieces. I loved doing scenes from his pieces. So when they told me I could choose what I wanted to do, I knew exactly. I was like, oh, I really want to do a Stephen Adley Geergis's piece. And this one had like 26 characters. And so we're always trying to give a lot of opportunity to students to perform. So instead of doing a small play with only maybe 5 or 6 characters, I chose this play because of the amount of actors that it could cast and I could work with.
Okay, that's great. Do you have any insight on or give any insight to anybody on the audition process, how you pick those characters?
How I pick the actors for the
for
characters?
The characters, yes.
Oh. Read well, audition well. I don't really have any insight. You know, be prepared. Have a positive attitude at the auditions. If you don't have a positive attitude, it kind of, you can see that, and that's not necessarily a person people want to work with.
Okay, well, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for telling some insight on the play and what the theater program consists of. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
So thank you, commercial break. Stay tuned for more information on last week's football game and information on Underwood Family Farms.
Have you ever been partying and gotten too lit during a night out? Have you woken up the next morning with dozens of messages from friends about the night before but no memory of the events that took place? Then you need damage control. Damage control is a breakthrough pill that you take the morning after your night out to help restore your memory. If you call now, you can get damage control for the low price of $10.99. Start remembering what you did today.
Hi, have you ever woken up late and didn't have enough time to wash your dirty hair? Too lazy to enter the shower? Well, I got the product for you. Looks Fresh Hairspray. Simply spray in your hair, in the roots of your hair, and no one will know you haven't washed your hair in weeks. For those days when you can't be bothered or slept through your alarm again, buy it today and you'll be looking fresh as a daisy in no time.
Buy Looks Fresh Hairspray for only $9.99, but call fast. This offer ends today.
Sending it over to Leslie, who has information on the most recent rivalry match between Moorpark and Ventura College. She'll also have information on Underwood Family Farms and all the fun to be had there. Over to you, Leslie.
Thank you, Miranda. On October 26, 2019, the Moorpark Raiders and Ventura Pirates had a rivalry game at Griffin Stadium. We decided to interview Mike Stewart, the head football coach of Moorpark, to let us know his thoughts and preparation is like for the rivalry game. Stewart states that this is one game that he marks on his calendar, and just beating the Pirates will make him a happy man, and assuming that they do not like the team, coaches, and players, firing up to beat them at the game. It has been since 2010 since the Raiders had lastly beat the Pirates on the football field. Stewart states that he always believes that every year they are going to beat the Pirates, but like last year, they were slow and had very many turnovers, where it got out of hand. The year before, it went overtime, and they had the same results as long as they come out strong and throwing out the ball over and capitalizing on defense, knowing the Ventura Pirates offense team is strong. From little to big sized pumpkins, from the color yellow to orange to gourds and squashes, there is a huge variety to select from at the last weekend's Harvest Festival. This weekend, Underwood Family Farms hosts yearly events for their Harvest Festival. The All About Pumpkins event was on Saturday the 26th and Sunday the 27th. Many people travel from different cities to come and find their perfect pumpkins for their Halloween. Sylvia Isidro from San Fernando Valley loves the All About Pumpkins event. Isidro states that she had heard about the event from Facebook advertising. The festival has come back, and she has come back to the festival for the second time this year. Her favorite activity is to go shopping for her own fresh vegetables at the market for her family, and they bought things such as tomatoes, cucumbers, and potatoes. She recommends that those who have not been to this event should get pumpkins here because they are affordable, eat the corn, and see everything as much as possible, such as watching the pig races. Her family had planned on walking out with 8 huge pumpkins to celebrate their holiday this year. Now back to you at the desk.
Thank you so much, Leslie. That wraps it up for this afternoon's broadcast. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you have a fantastic day. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm Miranda Spakeen.
And I'm Grace Vapor.
And this has been Moorpark Reporter Live.